everybody, so for today's video I'm going to be doing an easy Christmas hair, makeup and nails idea video, so I hope you enjoy it and let's get started. To begin the Christmas makeup look, I primed my face with the Too Faced Primed and Poreless, which is my new favourite primer. This primer is like heaven. Too Faced is one of my favourite makeup brands and I've recently been using their primer and it is just beautiful, okay? It is just beautiful. Next up is my concealer, and I decided just to go straight in with concealer instead of using a heavy duty foundation because it's Christmas and I kind of want to let my skin breathe. So I just went in with my Collection Last Imperfection concealer, which is the only concealer I use sadly, and I just went in with the Real Techniques sponge, I don't know what it's called, and I just dabbed all of this into my skin. To mattify the literally best concealer in the world, I went in with my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder and I just used my Real Techniques powder brush and buffed that all into my face to set my base makeup. For blush and highlight, I decided to go with the palette that I've actually recently bought, and it is the Collection Blush and Bronze palette, I believe it's called. So I just used the bottom right blusher and I just put this on the apple of my cheeks, rising it up towards my cheekbones. And then I just used the highlighter, which is the most gorgeous highlighter. I normally use the Mare Luminizer, but I've been using this recently and I've been loving it, so I just popped that on my face. For eyes, I wanted to go with a palette that I don't really talk about, and this is the Wet n Wild Walking on Eggshells Trio, which is the palette I wanted for years and now it's sitting in my Alex drawers untouched, so I decided to get it out and use it. So I just put all of the pastel pink shade, which is meant for the lid, on the lid, and then I used the brown shade in my crease and just blended that all out, and I really love this palette and I feel like I neglected it for a long time, so I should definitely have been using this in more tutorials. As I said earlier on in the video, I've been loving Too Faced recently, so I use the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, which is, guys, just look at my eyelashes. It's the best mascara in the world and I love it. And I bet you didn't believe me when I said I love Too Faced, but yet again I'm using another Too Faced product, and it is the Melted. I'm not sure what shade this is in, so I'll just leave it down below, but this shade is just gorgeous. I love it. And then finally I went in with my NYX Matte Finish Spray and I just sprayed that all over my face, and then my mascara smudged underneath my eye, which was brilliant. And that is the finished makeup look. You know, it's not like perfect, but I really like it. It looks very natural looking, which is what I wanted to go for. So yeah, that's the finished makeup look. So for hair, there are two different hairstyles you can do, and they are the simplest hairstyles in the whole world because I'm not creative at all when it comes to hair. So the first one is a low pony with curly ends. This is really simple, and at Christmas time I love to have my hair out my face, which is why I do this so much, and plus it takes like 30 seconds, which is amazing if you're running late. And yeah, I just really love this ponytail. I do love the ponytail. I was meant to say hairstyle. As I said, I couldn't speak, but I think it just looks really nice and natural really. And then finally, the other hairstyle isn't really a hairstyle because, like I said, I'm not that creative when it comes to hair, but this is basically just down and messy with curly ends. You can try and plait it around the edges, or you can do French braids. I was just messing about, but I love having my hair down and curly and messy, especially if I'm going to a party, so they are my two hairstyles. And finally, for my nails, I wore this Essie Bahama Mama nail polish, which is gorgeous. I love Essie nail polishes and Barry M nail polishes. They are my favourite, and this polish just screamed Christmas at me. So once I had my nails done, I was ready for my day out in London. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if I did by giving it a huge thumbs up, and let's see if we can reach 5,000 likes. I love you all so much, and I will see you in next week's video. Bye!